To another stream from Typhoonum, and we are going back with ERZ Online. So today I'm gonna talk a little bit about different stuff that lately were discussed by the developer, yes. And I would say that there is a lot of to discuss, and usually I'm not very good in talking and doing something at the same time, but that's what the streamers should do. So I'm gonna be getting better with time in this. So today, mostly I was willing to basically talk regarding the latest video from the developer, yes. And in that video, he was talking regarding cooperation of clans and alliances, uh, because he was analyzing the actual feedback from players, yes. So let's try to respawn, yes. We get that in 6 seconds. So I actually analyzed a lot of the information in the latest video from the developer, yes. And what I was thinking about is to go through that video that was posted by our developer, the Myachin, and to talk a little bit about what was discussed there and maybe your opinion on that point. So mainly I'm thinking on just trying to check out what was there and what we can do, and what is our opinion on that subject. So let me try to find my home. Over here is that location. So basically, what I can tell you regarding the... Alrighty, here we are full, so we can travel back to the following location, yes. The first point that was discussed by the player and eventually that was discussed by the developer is regarding cooperation of alliances or clans, as it was prior in ERZ, that it should be required. Yes, so when I'm thinking regarding that subject, we heard some feedback from the developer, but mainly, in my opinion, it was needed. The cooperation in prior version of ERZ, like in Mines, it was needed that I, as a player, with a lack of time, but some willingness to get the best skills that existed in the game, that I needed cooperation with other players. So, in my opinion, there was no great problem in, finding the reason to join a clan or something like that, as that player was mentioning. But that is my personal opinion. And there are basically three things why I think the cooperation in clans was needed even when, beacons were just introduced. So some of those things are programs for my farm. So to get good programs, it is better to cooperate with players that already have a farm, because in that way you don't need to build them. You can just join some other players that already have all this stuff. And additionally, if we are talking regarding resources, oh no, let's try not to die. Yeah, we are still alive. Okay, so now we can go and charge this digger as well, the third one out of 4 that I possess at the moment, and it is over here. Yeah, so the second thing that is needed because of clans and because of cooperation that I was able to get is resources that I was lacking. Like, for example, the rainbow crystals were available in our farms at some times, and I even didn't do anything because you could possibly get the right amount of rainbow crystals only if you have the currency, you know. So in my opinion, the cooperation with other players, if you don't want to invest money in the game, was useful. And the last point is actually some community to chat with and protect me while I'm just getting more skilled. Because I actually didn't want to battle and think about my own protection. So for me personally, it was a good point, you know, just to cooperate with other players that they were protecting me, and I was able just to enjoy the other parts of the gameplay, because I am not imagining myself like a warrior, and not at this time specifically. Yeah. So let me try to get charged. So now we have more space to dig, yeah. So we'll be returning back over there. Good. So the second point I was willing to discuss is the distraction of the opponent that does not provide good outcome and raises the chance that you lose all that you have. So like you remember in Mines 3, if you had a farm, there was a possibility that someone would, if you go and basically destroy other clan, they will be angry at you and they will create you some troubles, and basically you can lose 100% of what you had for gaining only 10% of what they did, as that player mentioned. So I personally think that I did not have a great battling experience in prior mines, but I agree that the mechanics of the game were working that way. If you are talking the next point, it is beacons. Yeah, that they were uniting people to provide some access to huge amount of resources. So, in my personal opinion, beacons they were not used by me because I was just a random player that joined some big clan and was usually just heading or hanging out somewhere around the clan main locations. But per developer, regarding this advice, now instead of beacons we will have wormholes, or let's say the bases, yes, or places specifically meant to establish a base. So that's basically what we lately received from the developer as the reply to this question. Let me actually see if I would be able to go somewhere to mine with this digger. Maybe I can return, for example, somewhere over here, just to check out the amount of gold that is over there. Why not? Let's go over here. And while we do that, let's go to the next point that was discussed in the video. There were two things that were discussed by the player. First is that usually there was no point to go outside of the base in Mines 3 if you have good volcano place or a farm. Beacons can provide much more resources than usual farming or anything similar to that. So in the mind of the player that was talking regarding this point, beacons are the saviors or something like that, that basically fix a lot of the in-game issues. And the second point that he was telling, that opening a new sector was always something intriguing and very special because there could be a beacon there. So that seems to be true. If I would be exploring a new world and there would be a possibility to find something there that would give me an option to completely, you know, basically over here I can place a block and remove some troubles that I will have if I will not do that. Let me just do this really quick. So over here I can place a block. I think it is number 3 in my programs. Yes. And now I can do that over here as well. And over here is the last one. And luckily for us, we can try to dig here. For example, in the program number 1, and we'll see where are the other places where we would need to establish blocks. It's actually not the best place for us right now because it requires a micromanagement, and I'm still willing to talk with you regarding some other subjects. So if I will drop right now here the all stuff that I possess, and we'll get somewhere close by to mine green crystals, I would be able to talk with you a little bit more. So regarding those 2 points from the player, yes, I would say that mainly I agree that the farming and volcano farming process kills the need for travel in the game. And if we continue to discuss this point, I think it could be fixed, and it is done in different ways, but one of the ways that I think it could be fixed and is already introduced in ERZ Online at the moment is that actually, if you would think, we have mobs right now, so not in every place you can mine safely, and also mobs, they provide resources that might be needed for you. So you have to go outside, you have to find the mobs, you have to fight them, and then you gain the resource that you need. Like, that's one of the reasons why you could not stay always at the base camp, but that's in my personal opinion. I may be wrong, because like, what if you can just buy this resource because you exchange them? Like, yeah, then it is still a trouble. So we move on. Regarding upgrades, the player was saying that they were very expensive and the beacons were providing resource for upgrade. Also, the best time in Mines 3 was when fighting block was just introduced, but still was easy to dig them. So regarding that notice, the developer told us that in ERZ, there will be only fighting and energy blocks instead of guns to control the specific location, yeah? So we'll see how it works. We need to try it because, like, looks like it is too early to say anything regarding this because we lack the opportunity to check out those new mechanics. And also, as a lonely player, and because of the inability to establish the bases, it seems to me that I cannot completely check the war mechanics of the game. So we lack some information. We lack some information and some opportunity to play and to control territories in ERZ Online right now, in this version of the playtest, in my opinion. So let's return with this one back to the base camp, somewhere here. And the next issue that was discussed by the player says that the game objective still could have been completed even when beacons were introduced by finding all the needed beacons, right? So in my opinion, it would happen always, like in any game. Whatever objectives you have, the main objective of the game with some time would be completed. And there is a simple solution that was offered to us by the developer. And what do you think it is? Of course, it is changing the server. So like the complete wipe every half a year. So I'm actually not sure it is the best option, but obviously it would give us some more opportunities to, for cooperation, for the clan in-game processes, for the need to cooperate on a regular basis to establish the new campsite or whatever it is called. Yep. Oh no, what do I do? So let's go actually to some other location to dig something else. I don't know. Maybe we should go somewhere over here. Should be good for us at the moment. Yeah, this location seems to be alright for me. And what's next? Here we are going through, chilling. Let's leave us on this one. And we have 2 topics left. No, 3 topics left. And then I probably would just show you some stuff. So if enemy is online, in Mines 3 that was that way, he cannot be defeated. Yeah. So what developer told us that the wars on the new playtest would be on a very specific time, so it is during the weekend. Yeah, so it would be called Weekend Wars, and the actual in-game mechanics would require a huge amount of resources in order to defend yourself, so making it kind of successful attacks possible. So we would see how it works, because again we need some time to try these mechanics and to tell our opinion on this option. Yes, so let me dig some more. How do you call this? Hey, I want to see how it's this called. Xenolith. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be digging Xenolith. And yeah, so let's just watch a part of the video that was given to us by the developer, because it would be useful to provide the opportunity for us to look on the graphics. So let me do the following. Let me transition you to the following video, and we'll just watch a part of it to see how the graphics they look. So the developer was telling us in that same video that we have a new graphics that are almost ready for the next playtest, and notwithstanding the developers opinions and everything regarding this new graphics, I also would love to hear your opinion on comments. What do you think regarding this one? Because for me personally, it is fine, it is playable. So I would love to hear what do you think about those graphics as well. And in my opinion, it looks good enough, and we require from the developer the opportunity to play it, because we want a bigger world. This one that we have right now is too small for us. And lastly, he was talking regarding the side panels, as you see over here, and he would be showing them soon, probably. But he said that they were improved and adjusted, becoming much more accurate. Yeah, so that's what we have at the moment in the new world. And yeah, I think that that's basically what we have heard from the last video, and I would love to hear your opinion on the subject. What do you think regarding the following video? And also, what do you think about the future of ERZ? And do you play the playtests at the moment? Because like I stopped playing for a bit, because I like the content, you know. The developer is usually telling us the latest updates, but it was recently it kind of was feeling for me a bit empty, yes, because I I la I lack the content that I can share with you on a screen. So like, you know, to go somewhere to show you that, oh, see, there is a new crystal over there. Let's go look at it, or let's dig it and let's see what we can craft with it. And right now, it seems to me that almost all of the in-game experience, if you would look on this world, is it's kind of crazy wasted, because like all of the edges of the world, I can see this, and basically that was one of the reasons why recently I was not recording a lot of the videos specifically regarding ERZ Online playtest or anything regarding that. But as you see, ERZ Online is a game that is worth of our attention when it comes to you know, like talking with the developer and regarding like checking out the basic in-game mechanics. So probably for the big clans to enter the game, to return maybe with the full force from Mines 3, and if we are not talking about those kind of guys, if we are talking about the new auditory, they need at least something that they will earn from, you know, from the new game. Maybe a skin that they would be keeping because they were in the first playtest, because they were in the second playtest. Like, it's of course good that the progress would be wiped for the next, you know, the future of the game, but it is always like that the player wants something to be with him because he did some accomplishment. And I think that playing the raw playtests is an accomplishment. So even if we don't have more, you know, resources, or because we were a part of the playtest, and because we are looking at the raw version of actually quite a good game, what it will become later on, it would be nice from the developers if they were providing for us also some, you know, opportunity maybe to fulfill some quest, to receive something that would last through the ages into the future. Yes, regarding ERZ Online, and you know, making something some difference for yourself, that you can see that what you do would last. So for me as a player, this is important. That's why am I talking regarding this subject. Maybe the developers once in ever would watch my video and see what I'm thinking about it. So I again would love to hear your opinion regarding the playtest. What do you guys think on it, and what would be your opinion? Maybe if you would provide enough comments, I would record a video specifically for developers or for all of the players on the subject that you would love to discuss, to see on the screen, and to hear about. Because I know that there are a lot of us that want for the project of ERZ Online to stay alive, and yeah, to play it, to try the clan system, to create the community that would be able to, you know, strive and to make this project come to the fullest of its extent, and to the fullest regarding its realization. Like, yeah, there is quite a lot here that we can do, and that is worth of our time. in my opinion, when it comes to staying with the projects that inspire you, yeah, and make you want to stay in this world for more time. So we have placed the following digger on the program, and for the players that were willing to hear the experience from the last video of the developer, you can probably leave. And right now I'm just willing to play for a bit to see the changes that were made to the world. So far I see that the main change is the amount of blocks closer to the main sector of the base camp, but there is quite not a lot of changes, of course, because the server is kind of abandoned, because the players, they did explore most of the content. For example, if you would go to upgrades, you would see that I still have 3 bodies for the digger not open, but I am quite confident in the explorer mode that it provides most of the options for me that I need for the gameplay that I love. So, and also, yeah, it feels great for me regarding to the amount of the resources that I was able to get lately. I do not lack basically any resources. And also, if we are talking about the new graphics that were taught by the developer, I was thinking if he would return the goo as it was in old mines, even if it would be looking like a water, it looks quite nice. Even you remember he said that he created lava? I'm thinking that it would have been good if we would actually were able to play the world where there would be some substance similar to water or something like that that we saw in the new graphics part of the video on our screen today. Okay, so right now I probably would try to find a place where I would be able to dig some thermolith. So maybe we can go straight down and see if there would be a good location for it. No, not here, but what about reaching the following location? Oh, good. Yes, this location suits me. I can start from over here and continue on. And here we have all we need. We can place our digger, for example, also on the program to dig the green crystals. How do you call them, by the way? Zelicon. Reminds me of some Star Wars for some reason. Good, and we are still alive here, even though there is sand falling on us all the time from this direction. Good. So right now let me try to fix the following location over here. Yep, good. And now we are placing our digger over here, and he would be all good for now. What about our cargo? Oh damn, that's a lot of aurelium. Okay, so What about this digger? This digger is going to bring the goods back to the terminal. And now we can charge. And now we can try to blow something up. Let's try to blow something up. Do we have bombs? I have 73 bombs. Let's take some. For example, 14. And see if we would be able to actually bomb through the following location. Just for fun. Oh, by the way, undiggable bombium. There is a lot of it here for some reason. I don't know if I want to waste bombs, but let's do that. For example, the first one would be here. But let's count. Let's count. For example, if I'm going over here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's better go from this location. Alrighty, good. Sound of the bomb is not adjusted to the following location, but whatever. I was not doing that for ages, actually. Remember how crazy it was on the last prior to the playtest, basically. Yeah. Okay, so I have got through. What regarding actually going through the following place? So it's just a program forward. Let me maybe gather all of my diggers in one location to be able to quickly dig the following place. At least what I would be able to dig, because not everything over there would be digged on time, because like there would be a volcano in like 3 minutes time, and it would probably refill the space that I did not dig with the sand, and sand is not good at all. So program number 2, here we also go this way. What about recharging? Oh, there is my other digger. Did you see him? Okay, so we are stashing everything here, and we are ready to go to help this digger. Okay, looks like he's doing well. So that is a program number 2. And here we are ready to get back, because we have other stuff to do. Probably I would dive because of the amount of the sand that would fall on me, and also lava that I need to go through, Because if I remember right, you don't even have opportunity to craft the nanobots here, which is bad. This game is not thought through well at the moment, but we enjoy the mechanics and we are willing to see the actual, you know, updated version of the game from the developer. That's why we are still here. That's why we are still waiting. Okay, so that's my other digger. And right now we need to get charged. Oh, so this digger has died. Okay, that's fine with me. Now I will dig a straight way upstairs. Or maybe no. Maybe I will just try to dig this and we'll see what would happen next. So I'm digging the following location. And with this digger, I'm also switching to charge. Drop all of the stuff. And now we are going to help. Interesting, who are dwarfs? But okay. Okay, so let's go over here. Next one. Oh, this one also is dead. So we're moving back somewhere here to get charged. By the way, I think the problem of ERZ Online at the moment is not graphics. It is more regarding the gameplay. The players don't want to stay because the world is too small, because you can explore it all, and some in-game mechanics, they don't work. Like some resources, they are just useless. Some resources cannot be digged. So, I don't know. In my opinion, it's like, yeah, it is important to make the world playable for a long time, even if it is a playtest, because we're willing to stay, you know. Good, so right now we can continue digging, and this one is resetting to another program, like because I don't want to lose health, I'm just digging the sand. Here we are, and we are ready to go, right? Somewhere here. Good, so looks like finally... Oh, damn, that's looking nice. I like how it looks right now. Yep, I didn't die. Lucky me. So, right now we continue somewhere here to get charged and to get more health and to drop all of the gold that we have gathered. It's just so fun regarding Aurum, you know, because the amount of players is very low in the game. The Aurum is really totally available resource. But that's not always like that. On the beginning of the game, it was digged and sought after. Yeah. Oh, I'm going quick actually. It is nice. Let's go even quicker. Alright, so this one is going here as well. Oh damn, that's so nice. Damn, this one will drop all of its items in 7 seconds. Let's see what happens. And 41 seconds again. So probably it is unable to do anything because the room around it completely filled with everything. Let's see if in my cargo there are still bombs that I can bomb out. But you can get killed anytime, so it's fine actually. Alright, so I have 16 minutes left. Seemingly. It's quite a good time. If I get in, the game is kind of... It's looking nice already. Like, to have 4 diggers and to do all of that stuff. It's looking nice, the process of gathering enough resources, even at this point in the game. Okay, so with one of the diggers, I'm willing to start digging a new tunnel. Let's go somewhere upstairs, because we have 15 minutes. So this is the program number. I don't remember the number of the program. I think that is a program number 3. Okay, good. If it is not the program number 3, it's probably program number 4. No, 5 it is dig. That is a program round. Forward is a program number 2. Okay, so let's dig somewhere where it is less troubling. Somewhere over here maybe. And as I see, we have 8 seconds left till we don't know what. And nothing happens. We are fine for now. Looks like. And here we are still alive, but some of our diggers are getting dead soon. Oh, damn. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, so program number 2, getting upstairs. What about this one? It's also still alive. Let's get over here and the program number 2 to get upstairs. I still have 13 minutes to clear this place. And let's begin. This is... yeah, this one needs to get charged again. Everything from scratch. Oh no. Okay, so let's dig this. And this one should get back. And this is the third one. They are so slow without the road. Okay. This one has cleared the road for us. And we are close to restoring our health at the moment. And energy levels. So now I can drop all of the items that I have and return to help those guys. Oh, actually, let's get this. That belongs to us. It is the program number 5, just to dig on one location without switching the location. And now we are picking up everything that belongs to us and returning somewhere upstairs to help those guys. Good, so one of the diggers is almost filled, as you see, this one. So I will drop the resources. That's what was happening at first when everybody was entering into the following, how do you call that? Game. Everybody was like crazy, driven regarding like new levels or everything. And it is not the same now, like for some reason. Because the main in-game mechanics were explored and everybody like, oh, it's still not a GLAN game, let's not play this. But is it actually really that bad? Maybe we could do something even at this moment. Like prepare, maybe explore the in-game mechanics even more. I don't know. Oh, this one is ready to go. So let's leave. Somewhere over here at first. And when we have full energy, we are moving to get back our health and drop all of the unnecessary items at the moment. So who has the most cargo right now? This one looks like. But at the moment it is too small amount of cargo to think about it. So let's just wait. This one has the most cargo, so it's good. And 8 minutes is like, yes, I will do a lot in 8 minutes. now is the perfect time if you're willing to provide a commentary while Steam Live. But whatever that is, I am glad for those of you that are still with me on my channel. I know that we are all waiting for new playtest and that we would be eagerly playing. And I still get a feeling that if, for example, I had a bit more time, I could find some enjoyable and nice tasks and objectives to be fulfilled in the game. You know, one of the reasons I think why players, the ones that enjoy actually mines and everything, that they stopped playing at the moment in this game is actually the opportunity to fulfill all of the objectives that the game provides. Like Wallstone is just not there, really. It's also Plasmolith, so that is what it is, guys. By the way, one of the ideas that I like is, you know, that the best place for the base is in a location where there is some boss. So you first have to defeat some boss, like this one, Metamorph or whatever that is. What? Okay. Omnivergus. That is something new. They thought it through for now. Or let me better say by now. So we would leave 3 diggers here, drop the items that we have, and we'll go for a walk. What do we need for a proper walk? I mean the equipment. If we would kill the few bots, we would need a gun. So let's get a gun. Or even 2 guns. Oh, that's not a lot. This consumes energy, but I'm better to get the proper ones. And now I should get much more of the resource. The actual machine ammunition. So let's craft the machine ammunition. Create cargo, like or this amount. Good. So now we're ready to roll. Let's see where we would be able to go with this. Oh, actually, almost anywhere. So, what do I think is going somewhere unusual like this? What is the best location or way to get there? It seems like the only way that I could think of is either through this location or where? Or here. Yeah, let's try to go over here. Just to get there. The game just froze. It's crazy. Okay, let's try to establish our way over here to this point. And let's look on our other diggers. One is almost filled, but that's the one that we own at the moment. So let's get through by the hand manually. What is it over here? Let me check it out. Volcanic goo and ice. Ice? Looking nice. Ice. Let me check this. Oh, wow. I like how it looks. Okay, and so what happens if I dig ice? Do I get anything from this? No, nothing. Okay, whatever. And what? The water does not move? And now it just disappeared. Did you see that bug? Like, why does the water not falling anywhere? Whatever. I think that is a bug. Okay. So, is there a straight road up? Yes, there is. Good. Because we need to go somewhere over there. Oh, that's a lot of gold. By the way, there is like creolith over here. I don't think I have digged it enough to be able to do something about it. Oh, it actually has no skill tree. Right, okay, fine. Then it does not interest me. Let's see if anything has changed since then. No, looks like nothing has changed. No one was even digging here because, like, whatever you do, there is no way to get there. So now we are getting closer to our target. That's a quite unusual place. And perhaps it is empty as it was when I last have been here. So like there would be nothing to to dig if there are still those guys locked in there. You know, those empty spaces, they are kind of unusual for me specifically. Let's see if I attack them. And let's check out our battle. Yes, I do attack monsters, which is good. At the moment it is good. Let's see if anything has changed with the game. Oh, by the way, I'm willing to build a block, and I cannot because I have nothing to build it with. So I cannot build a block. It's bad. It's bad because I cannot log them there. You see, they are just open. So I need one piece of the green crystal. Do we have it anywhere? It's crazy. We have none. And that means that we need to travel all the way up to here to get it. And how much space do we need? 54 out of... Oh, it's enough to craft the amount that we need. Oh, by the way, what about this digger? The bot number 3. It's already... Why is this one standing there? Because something dropped on him or something. Okay, this one should leave. But before that, this one should be working. Wait, what? Oh, this one does not have any energy, so that's his trouble. Let's go here, get him charged. And stash everything and return. How is it called with the logic of the developer? The cycle? Yes, guys. So basically, as you saw in the last few minutes, I was able to gather some resources over here. It required some micromanagement, and we are still waiting for the sand to fall. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we can do more right now. Over here, for example, just to check out this one and this one, this one. Yeah, so that would be quicker. And here we almost there. Yeah. Basically what we did with this one, we returned here to gather some green crystals, and now we are getting back. So I have quite a lot of ammunition. Let's see if there are some flies alive here. This one will get killed soon, so right now I need to get some blocks crafted. So like I need only around 10 at top, and I need to start building them. And why I cannot build? I cannot build it. Why? So right now I need to build a block. Yes, I did it. Okay, so now they are hunting after me. Let's see if the amount of ammunition that I have would be able to destroy most of them. As you see, the amount of ammunition is dropping quite quickly. Oh, damn. How did they destroy that block? Or that was me. Let's build that block again. Building, start, build. Let's hope that it wasn't me. And now we can gather all of those resources. Just because we can. And here we have only one piece left. Good. So the blocks would destroy with time, meaning that probably I don't need to do anything almost at the moment. I just I'm willing to use all of the ammunition that I have, and then I would return back to the terminal, probably drop some items that I have gathered, the Symbion. Because it can be useful. It can be. So 20 left and we get back. Yep, we're ready. Ready to go, ready to fight. And we're going somewhere this way. Yes, basically had one idea. I don't remember if my microphone was on, so I would repeat this one. Actually, when you switch between your bots and you don't want to drag all of them to battle, it is useful to switch only between the specific ones. For micromanagement, it is a very useful feature. So it would be great if you can set up the amount of diggers between which ones you would switch with tab. Because if you, for example, have 5 diggers and you are in a battle trying to get something done and you need very quickly do a lot of stuff and you have 2 bots there and you need to check between them and you have another 2 that are just standing somewhere in the programs, you don't need them on your tab. So yeah, you could just get dead because you have them, and it would be handy feature if it was possible to switch only between the diggers that you choose to switch about, you know, to exclude some that you don't use at the moment or that are on the programs till some later time, if you know what I mean. Would be good if the developers knew about this idea. Probably need to tag them more. Yeah. Okay, so from what I see, the cryolith here does not give opportunity to dig properly, so it would be good if this cryolith was actually digged out from the following location. So I'd be standing here digging cryolith till I have 0 energy, and here I still have around 2 minutes to figure out all of this metallium, or however it is called. How is it called? Metallium? Let me check. Or it has got another name now. So what is... Yes, metallium. Oh, damn. Okay, let's do it this way. We should be a bit lower. So this guy is kind of almost dead, so we are better to use this one. We are better to wait till the sand falls. And yeah, let's go. And yes, this one is excluded from the conversation if we are not trying to get here. Damn, I need you to be here. Yes. Good. Good. I have cleared this sector by myself and no one even came to fight or anything. Because the resources too easily available. Yeah, and because some in-game mechanics are still not thought through. Okay. Good, my friends. So, well, it seems like I'm coming almost to the end of the stream. I am really glad for everyone that has joined. So right now we would be kind of wrapping up. So I will be like dropping resources here. Yeah, let's place this digger, for example, to dig something somewhere and forget about him. Like over here. From the bottom to the top. Like this one is also a good one. We would get him enough HP level, drop everything, drag him somewhere here to dig from the bottom to the top as well. And this one, the last to leave, dragging crazy amount of the metallium. Going to the dock. And now we are getting charged. And let's go try to build a tunnel. No, not that way. I'm willing to go straight up. It is number 2 program. So I'm willing to build a tunnel that will be going all the way down somewhere over here on the side. Over, so here it is, and we need to be right over here. So it's the program number let's try 3. No, 4. Yes, it is correct program. So this one is building tunnel down and digging the gold meanwhile. This one is still digging the cryolith. And here we are digging the green crystals. This one has stopped for some reason. Let's try to start with him again. Don't know why. Maybe probably because it is used to go down only. But that's what we have, guys. So basically we were able to get through the game to see that it is still enjoyable if you play it not only like not all the time, but on the times when you are actually willing to play it, and that some in-game mechanics, they still work. So I hope that we would be able to meet some other time, and I am grateful for all of you that were present on this stream or will watch it later in the records. So hope to see other times. That was Typhoon with you, and may the force be with you.